They're off. And it's Stonehouse John Boy between horses Mail Express. And there goes Cool Diplomat as they race into that first turn. And Stonehouse John Boy now has the lead, opens up by 2, now by 3 lengths. It's Standstill and Style right there, second Cool Diplomat. In third, Mail Express parked on the outside. Followed on that turn by Open Gate Dandy, Cash Finder, Herbert McDougall and Stone Cross Racer. Your leader to the quarter is Stonehouse John Boy. Now they're moving by the quarter. They're off the quarter. 29 and 1, and Stonehouse John Boy leads the way now by 3 lengths. And Still in Style is right there second, but Mail Express is first over in third, followed on the outside by Cash Finder, Cool Diplomat. On the outside of us is Stone Cross Racer, Open Gate Dandy, and Herbert McDougall trailing. They're heading for the half-mile juncture. Stonehouse John Boy has the lead, but Mail Express is under urging on the outside second. It stands Still in Style in third. 59 and 2, the race is half over. Positions on change, and Stonehouse John Boy has the lead into the clubhouse turn. On the outside, that's Mail Express second, but Cash Finder 3 wide on the outside. Still in Style is there. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch, and Stonehouse John Boy leads now by 2 lengths. Still in Style is second, Mail Express between horses, but Cash Finder 3 wide, moving third, moving into second as they drive by 3 quarters. 129 and 1 into the final turn. Stonehouse John Boy leads the way, but there goes Still in Style. Moving back to second, Mail Express. Here comes Open Gate Dandy. He's circling horses 4 wide, but at the top of the lane, it's Stonehouse John Boy. Still in Style charging down the stretch. Stonehouse John Boy. Still in Style is coming on. Stonehouse John Boy. Still in Style. Still in Style. Still in Style at the wire. And here they come. They're off, and there goes Surgeon Duke, Society Guru on the outside, joined by Hollering Dollar and Deadly. Into the turn they roll. 3 wide, there goes Surgeon Duke, now to power into command. It's Hollering Dollar right there, second, Deadly in third. Followed on that turn now by Society Guru. 3 lengths back to Say Hey Sundance. Followed on that turn, Loma Joe and Presumably. From the outside of the rush, here comes Surgeon Duke. Surgeon Duke now to take command. Hollering Dollar right there, second by 3 lengths. Deadly in third, they're by the quarter. 28 and 3, the initial quarter, and Surgeon Duke leads the way a length. Hollering Dollar is right there, second to length. Deadly is saving ground in third. Society Guru comes first over. Say Hey Sundance, followed now by Loma Joe as they approach the half-mile juncture. Your leader is Surgeon Duke. Society Guru is on the attack on the outside second. Hollering Dollar is right there in third. Deadly, Say Hey Sundance, they're halfway home. 59 and 3, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, but it's all Surgeon Duke. Surgeon Duke leads the way. Hollering Dollar is right there, second. Society Guru inching a closer third, followed by Say Hey Sundance. Deadly is there. Loma Joe and Presumably out of the turn. Now they curve into the box stretch, approaching the final quarter. Here comes Society Guru. Society Guru under the crack of the whip. No to challenge and take command. Surgeon Duke second. 3 quarters on the board. 130 flat into the final turn. Society Guru opens up now by 2 lengths. Say Hey Sundance on the outside second. Surgeon Duke in third. Hollering Dollar nowhere to go. Here they come, turning for home. Society Guru opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Hey Hey Sundance on the outside as they come to the wire. Society Guru by 3 lengths. Society Guru by 4 lengths. Society Guru is all alone at the wire. Say Hey Sundance is second. Loma Joe is third. Here they come. They're off. It's Hang On Liz going for the lead. There goes Brooklet's Gale on the inside. Vixen Society moves between those two as they ramble into that first turn. And Brooklet's Gale benefits from the inside, but Hang On Liz is on the attack. And Hang On Liz, no powers on by. Brooklet's Gale right there, second to like Vixen Society is third now by 2 like Sid Masquerade, followed by 2 Fat to Fly, Lady Nettie to the outside, Wasted Energy, H.H. Funny Bond, your leader by the quarter is Hang On Liz, 29 and 2 the quarter. Hang On Liz has that 2-length lead. Brooklet's Gale right there, second to length. Vixen Society, Lady Nettie first over on the outside, and here comes a Wasted Energy, followed on the inside, Sid Masquerade, H.H. Funny Bond, 2 Fat to Fly, heading for the half-mile juncture, and your leader is Hang On Liz by 3 lengths. On the inside, Brooklet's Gale right there second. Lady Nettie is on the outside, followed by Wasted Energy. 1:01 the race is half over. Hang On Liz into the clubhouse, turn 2 lengths. Brooklet's Gale charging through on the inside. Lady Nettie is under urging, followed on the inside, Vixen Society, Wasted Energy. On the inside, Miss Desperate and H.H. Funny Bun. Out of the turn, now they curve into the back stretch. Hang On Liz hanging on a neck. Lady Nettie is on the attack second. Brooklet's Gale needs a race turn room in third, and Wasted Energy 3/4. 1:29 and 3 into the final turn. Hang On Liz is fighting to come back. Lady Nettie is alongside a challenging second. These two, their necks apart for the lead. Wasted Energy, Brooklet's Gale, she's waiting for the open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. Lady Nettie between horses. Hang On Liz, Brooklet's Gale, charging through, and here comes Wasted Energy. Brooklet's Gale, look at her fly. Brooklet's Gale, fastest of all. In Maywood's third race, number 1, Brooklet's Gale was first. Number
7, Fox Valley Rouge and Russell.
Top of the turn. Fourth race, Pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. It's 46 cylinders for the lead. Here comes Gilboy. Joined on the inside of us is by Idle Halsey. Into the turn and 46 cylinders. Opens up by 3 lengths. It's Idle Halsey. In second, 3 lengths. Ship's Expectation. Third, now on the outside, here comes Gilboy. Followed by Burke Hanover. McVeigh Hanover. Armbro Cuppers trailing the field. That's Placid Bill. Approaching the quarter. Here comes Idle Halsey. Moving up on the outside. And Idle Halsey is on the attack as they race by the quarter. 29 seconds flat, and Idle Halsey now has the lead. Here comes Gilboy, now third, now second on the outside. 46 cylinders back to third. Burke Hanover moving to the outside, followed now by Ship's Expectation. McVeigh Hanover, followed by Armbro Cuppers and Placid Bill. They're moving for the half-mile juncture. Here comes Gilboy. Gilboy is on the outside under the whip, but Idle Halsey is also under the whip, and they're driving by the half. 58 and 4, the race is half over. Idle Halsey shoots on through, now to regain command. On the outside a second, that's Gilboy. Followed on the inside, 46 cylinders, Burke Hanover. He's set to go 3 wide. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Gilboy has a neck in front. Idle Halsey is fighting to come back second. Burke Hanover moving into third, followed now by 46 cylinders. McVeigh Hanover, 3/4 on the board. 1:27 and 4. Gilboy, 3 parts of a length. Idle Halsey is fighting to come back second. Burke Hanover, he's moving up 3 wide. Around the final turn, it's Idle Halsey on the inside. Burke Hanover, 3 wide. Gilboy is there. On the far outside, McVeigh Hanover. Here they come, turning for home. Here comes Burke Hanover. Burke Hanover is on the outside now to take command. Idle Halsey is fighting to come back. Idle Halsey's coming back. Burke Hanover, Idle Halsey and Burke Hanover, those two at the wire. And that is a photo. $5 will be added to the pool. Now let's go back to Balmoral. They're off. And there goes Victory Embrace. Falcons Bambi for the lead. Join on the inside, Lady Marilyn and Japonica. Into the turn, and Lady Marilyn benefits from the inside. That's Victory Embrace. Burton driving second, followed by Japonica. In third, Falcons Bambi now drops in fourth, followed by Gently Weeps T.H. Flame. Trailing the field, that's Midnight Hour. Approaching the opening quarter, here comes Victory Embrace now charging. Victory Embrace under urging with a rush now to take command. 27-4, they're by the quarter. Victory Embrace has the lead. Here comes Lady Marilyn out and rolling up on the outside. It's Tony Morgan, Lady Marilyn wanting the top, followed now by Victory Embrace, second Japonica, right there in third, followed by Falcons Bambi. Here comes Midnight Hour, followed now by Gently Weeps and G.H. Flame. They're moving for the half-mile juncture. Lady Marilyn leads the way, but Japonica out and rolling up on the outside. They're halfway home. 57-4, the race is half over. Lady Marilyn into the clubhouse turn. Japonica now third, now second on the outside. Victory Embrace. Here comes Falcons Bambi out of the turn. Now they curve into the back stretch. Japonica leads the way. It's Lady Marilyn second, but Falcons Bambi takes over third, takes over second, and charging on the outside. Here comes Midnight Hour. They're moving by the three-quarter mile mark. Japonica leads the way. 3/4, 127-1. Japonica has that lead a length and a quarter. Falcons Bambi. Midnight Hour is there. On the outside of horses, G.H. Flame. Around the final turn, Japonica, Falcons Bambi. Here they come, turning for home, and Japonica has the lead now by 2 lengths. Falcons Bambi, she takes to the open stretch. Japonica, Falcons Bambi. Japonica, Falcons Bambi. Here comes Falcons Bambi. Falcons Bambi, fastest of all. They're off, and Star Kingdom is going right for the lead. Now they race into that first turn. Star Kingdom on the outside now to take command. Dynamic Trip shoots on through to be second, followed by Indiana Jonas. Right there in third, it's Wings of Gabriel, followed on the turn by Some Pressure, followed by Satin Star and LPG. Here comes Star Kingdom. Star Kingdom on the outside to challenge and take command. Here comes Wings of Gabriel, moving early on the outside, fourth. Now moving third up on the outside. 28-4, the initial quarter, and it's Star Kingdom. Dynamic Trip is right there second, but Wings of Gabriel takes over third on the outside. Some Pressure. Indiana Jonas, followed now by Satin Star, trailing the field. LPG. Approaching the half-mile juncture, Star Kingdom leads the way 2 lengths. Dynamic Trip is getting the trip second. Wings of Gabriel is first over into third, followed by Some Pressure. The field's halfway home. 58-4, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, and Star Kingdom leads now by 2 lengths. Dynamic Trip is right there second. Wings of Gabriel in third. Followed on the inside, it's Indiana Jonas and Some Pressure. Out of the turn, they curve into the box direction. Star Kingdom leads, but Dynamic Trip moves out of second. Indiana Jonas, Some Pressure. Midway up the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. Star Kingdom a long neck lead. Dynamic Trip is right there 3/4. 128-2. Now they charge into the far turn. On the inside, Star Kingdom. On the outside, it's Dynamic Trip. Here comes Indiana Jonas. Here they come, turning for home. Star Kingdom cuts the quarter. Dynamic Trip. Indiana Jonas is there. Down the stretch. Here comes Dynamic Trip. Star Kingdom digs in. Star Kingdom. Here comes Indiana Jonas. Star Kingdom. Star Kingdom on the inside. 3 horses at the wire. That is a photo. Please hold all tickets. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's check in at Bill. Seventh race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Jack Clayton on the outside for the lead between horses Willie Bully on the inside, and there goes Strong Don. Now they charge into that turn. Strong Don moves between horses Wiregrass Kerrigan, sprints through now Wiregrass Kerrigan, moves to second, that's Willie Bully in third, 2 lengths back to Mr. Famous, followed by Camcor. That's Chase Tomorrow, and trailing the field, that's Jack Clayton. Moving by the quarter, the entry is 1-2 with Strong Don and Wiregrass Kerrigan. 28-1, the race is half over. Strong Don leads a length and 3/4. Wiregrass Kerrigan is second, 2 lengths. Willie Bully right there in third on the inside. That's Mr. Famous, followed now on the outside by Chase Tomorrow. That's Camcor. Jack Clayton trailing. Positions unchanged, moving for the half-mile juncture. Strong Don leads the way, 2 lengths. Wiregrass Kerrigan stalks his every move. They're halfway home. 58 seconds flat. Now they move into the clubhouse turn, and Strong Don leads the way. Wiregrass Kerrigan is getting the trip second, but Chase Tomorrow is first over on the outside, followed by Willie Bully. On the outside, Jack Clayton is there. Mr. Famous Camcor driving from last. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch, and Strong Don maintains a lead a length and 3/4. Wiregrass Kerrigan is right there second. On the outside, Chase Tomorrow 3/4. 1:27.4. Now they roll into the far turn. Strong Don has the lead. Wiregrass Kerrigan is right there second, followed now by Willie Bully in third. Here they come turning for home. Strong Don has the lead. Here comes Wiregrass Kerrigan charging down the stretch. Strong Don, Wiregrass Kerrigan is coming on. Wiregrass Kerrigan is on the outside now to take command at the wire.
20 cents. 6 way above average. Phil Skurzacut Sr., $238.20.
8th race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off, and Phantom lead for the lead. There goes Captain V, and there goes Sullen Reward. Into the turn they roll, and from the outside, Phantom. Phantom now powers on by. Sullen Reward holds on the inside second, followed by Captain V right there in third. Goldsmith, Limited Audition. 3 lengths back to Walt Skipper. Termination and Don's Blast trailing. Phantom now sprints, clearing them by 2 lengths, followed by Sullen Reward in second. Now they're racing by the quarter. 28-3 the opening quarter, and Phantom has the lead now by 3 lengths. Sullen Reward is second by 2 lengths. Captain V, Limited Audition, followed now by Goldsmith. Termination. It's Walt Skipper, and trailing the field, that's Don's Blast, approaching the half-mile marker. And your leader is Phantom. Limited Audition second. Sullen Reward is right there in third. On the inside, Captain V. Termination. The field's halfway home. 58-1. They charge into the clubhouse turn. Phantom leads the way as Limited Audition. Inches second. That's Sullen Reward in third. Followed on the outside by Termination. Captain V. Don's Blast. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch. Phantom leads, but here comes Limited Audition. Limited Audition is on the attack on the outside. Sullen Reward is there as they drive by 3/4. 1/3, 1:27.2. Into the final turn, Phantom. Limited Audition is on the attack second. Sullen Reward right there in third. Captain V around the final turn. Phantom, your leader. Here they come, turning for home. Phantom has the lead a length. Sullen Reward, he's waiting for that open stretch. Down the stretch, Phantom, your leader. Here comes Sullen Reward on the outside. Limited Audition. Sullen Reward charging. Sullen Reward, fastest of all. Number 1, Sullen Reward was first. A photo first for Maywood Park's 9th race in 16 minutes. Now it's back to Balmoral. Here they come. They're off. And it's a good start with Cassie's Ruler under the whip between horses. And there goes Mugshot Special, joined by Matt's Venture and Ever On. Into the turn they roll on Cassie's Ruler. Now has a little like Mugshot Special. Drops in second, Matt's Venture right there in third, but Ever On looks to drop in fourth. Nowhere to go, and he continues on the outside, approaching the quarter. Cassie's Ruler, but here comes Ever On. Was fourth, now third, now parked on the outside the quarter. 28 seconds flat. Cassie's Ruler has the lead. Ever On is on the attack. Second, Mugshot Special. Right there in third, that's Matt's Venture. 2 lengths back to Versailles. Followed now by Frisky Lobel. Followed by Melvin Skipper. Trailing the field, that's Double Dog. Approaching the half-mile juncture. Cassie's Ruler maintains the lead. A Long Neck Ever On is on the attack. Second, it's Mugshot Special, followed by Versailles. 56 and 4, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, Cassie's Ruler has the lead. A Long Neck with Ever On the outside. A challenging second, Mugshot Special is getting the trip third, followed by Versailles. Matt's Venture, nowhere to go. Frisky Lobel, Double Dog, and Melvin Skipper out of the turn. Now they curve into the box stretch. 3 horses are across the track. Cassie's Ruler, but here comes Versailles. Now third, now second on the outside. 3/4 on the board. 1:26 and 2 into the final turn. Cassie's Ruler is on the inside, but Versailles looks him right in the eye. Around the final turn, it's Cassie's Ruler, it's Versailles. Mugshot Special waiting for that open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. It's Cassie's Ruler with the lead. Mugshot Special charging through. It's Cassie's Ruler striding clear. Cassie's Ruler showing the way at the wire. Starting gate. Here they come. They're off. It's Raven Ruler on the inside, right for the lead. Foster's Logger, joined in that turn by Honorable and Frank Henry. Into the turn they roll, and Raven Ruler benefits from the insider, and Rebel is right there. Second, Foster's Logger drops in third. Frank Henry in fourth now by 2 lengths. Sharp Control Junior, Time in a Battle, Earl Barat trailing. Your leader to the quarter is Raven Ruler. On Revel is right there. Second now, Sharp Control comes first over Frank Henry and Junior. They're off the quarter. 29 and 3, the quarter. Raven Ruler has that 2-length lead. It's on Rebel right there second, but Sharp Control is first over, moving fourth. Now moving third on the outside. Followed on the outside, that's Junior. They're heading for the half-mile juncture. Raven Ruler leads the way now by 2 lengths, but Sharp Control inches upon the outside. Here comes Sharp Control now to challenge for the lead as they drive by the half. 59 and 2. The race is half over into the clubhouse turn, and Raven Ruler has the lead a length and a quarter. Sharp Control is on the outside. Second, Unravel is right there in third. It's Junior. He has pace. He's ready to go 3 wide. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. It's Raven Ruler with the lead. Here comes Junior. Now for third, moving 3 wide. Between horses, Sharp Control. 3 horses across the track. 1:28 and 2. Raven Ruler has a neck in front, but Junior is on the attack. Sharp Control between horses, followed now by Unravel. On the outside, Time in a Bottle. 3 horses across the track. Here they come, turning for home. It's Raven Ruler with the lead. Between horses, Sharp Control, Junior charging. On the inside, Raven Ruler. Here comes Sharp Control. Sharp Control, Raven Ruler. Sharp Control. Here comes Unravel. Unravel. 3 horses at the wire. Here they come. They're off. It's extra measure between horses. Here comes Curterbon, and there goes Slick Albatross into the turn, and Curterbon powers up now to challenge and take command. Slick Albatross is second, 2 lengths extra measure. Right there in third, but here comes Southern Jude was fourth. Now moving third on the outside, approaching the quarter. It's Curterbon, but here comes Southern Jude. Southern Jude charging on by as they race by the quarter, and Southern Jude is up to challenge and take command. 28 and 3 the quarter. Southern Jude has the 2-length lead. Curterbon is second by 2 lengths. Slick Albatross is third now by 2 lengths extra measure. Here comes Silver Shadow, followed on the inside by Surf Alert, followed now by Start Time Lover and Floor Domal. They're heading for the half-mile juncture, and it's Southern Jude with the lead. Curterbon is right there second, followed by Extra Measure and Slick Albatross. The field's halfway home. 58 and 2. Now they race into the clubhouse turn, and Southern Jude leads the way, but Extra Measure is on the attack. Second, Curterbon is right there in third, followed by Silver Shadow. On the outside, that Start Time Lover, Surf Alert. Out of the turn, now they curve into the black stretch, and your leader, Southern Jude. Extra Measure is on the attack. Here comes Extra Measure, under urging now with a rush, with a nose in front. They're driving by 3/4. 128 and 3. Southern Jude on the inside, Extra Measure on the outside. 3 wide, Silver Shadow. 4 wide, Floor Dumal. Around the final turn, it's Southern Jude with the lead. Between horses, Extra Measure. Here comes Silver Shadow. Here comes Surf Alert. He's 5 wide. Here they come, pacers coming from everywhere. And down the stretch, it's Southern Jude with the lead. Silver Shadow charging. Silver Shadow. Silver Shadow at the wire. That is, thanks so much for joining us. Good night, everybody.